Welcome back to another episode of the Ipswich Town Career Mode. It's the start of the end. It's the final season here of the Ipswich Town Career Mode. We've been doing this so long that Ten Hag is still the manager of Manchester United. That's when this squad file started. We have won the Premier League. We have won the Carabao Cup finally. We have won the Conference League. We have won the Europa League in back-to-back seasons. We got to win the Champions League. The Champions League and the FA Cup is the only trophies that are in our way of glory. So those are the two that we will focus on this season. So it might be a relatively shorter season because honestly, I'm gonna sim pretty much every single. I'm gonna sim every league game. To be completely honest, I'm simming every league game. I'm simming every Carabao Cup game. I'm gonna play most of the FA Cup. I'm gonna play most of the Champions League. Actually, I'm going to play pretty much all the Champions League games here. We're going to get through the transfer window here. We are going to make some major improvements to this team. I think the Fries might be on his way out, possibly sitting on the bench for sure. Maybe we find another center back to replace Van Hecke. Maybe we find another CDM to replace Adam Wharton. Welcome to the club, Xavi Simons. He joins Ipswich Town. He will be a left winger. He is a cam at the moment. I will transition him to be a left winger. Our new number one left winger. De Vries drops to the bench. 85 million spent on him of our transfer budget of 350 million, and that's for winning the league. We got a massive transfer boost. I guess we got 151 plus million, something like that. That added to it. Xavi Simons, welcome to the club. We say hello to Warren Zaire-Emery. He joins from AC Milan on here. Welcome to the club. We pay a pretty price for him, 135 million. We're only down to roughly 70, 80 million, something like that. But welcome to the club, Zaire-Emery. You will lead the midfield alongside Decore and Adam Wharton. The last signing of the summer, and possibly the last signing of this career mode save, is a center back to compete with Van Hecke. Mr. Frank Meyer, 86 overall, spending 76.25 on him to come into the squad. 86 overall, better than a little bit of a Van Hecke situation. And so this is the team going into the final season. Xavi Simons as a left wing. Schmidt, Bargy as a front three. Smith Rowe at cam. Zaire-Emery and Decore leading this midfield. De Kuiper, Yordo, Meyer, Dylan Day as our back four with Schmidt in net. First game of the season. It's against Chelsea in the Community Shield. We obviously beat Chelsea in the Carabao Cup final at the third time trying. We finally got them down. They won the FA Cup. We obviously won the Premier League. That's why we're playing them. This is their starting 11. Unai Simon, Vanderson, Pierce, Shalova. I see Joel Neves in there. Adiame, Cole Palmer, Alexander Isak, of course. Obviously, Joaquin Cruz. Kolomwani's on the bench. Jeremy Frimpong is on the bench. Teze's on the bench. He's a decent little player. He might be getting older on there. We're going with our first original starting lineup. Let's get into it. First, not proper game of the season, but first game of the season. Look at the new boys, Zaire-Emery, Xavi Simons at left wing, all the likes of that. And obviously a center back in the starting spot as well, winning the ball back there in the midfield. Decore, he has a new midfield partnership. Xavi Simons into Schmidt. Schmidt trying to outrun Vanderson, no. Cole Palmer gets past one. Can he get past the new boy? He does. Cole Palmer can't get past Schmidt, though. It's out for a corner. Smith Rowe. Schmidt. Out wide for Xavi Simons. He will get there. The defender tried to clear acrobatically. Xavi Simons hits a post. Xavi Simons back towards Zaire-Emery. Zaire-Emery. Cheek Decore. Does he still have it in him a season later? Yes, he does. Cheek Decore. It's how we won the Carabao Cup. It's how we won the Europa League, I believe. 1-0 for Ipswich. Zaire-Emery, Schmidt, into Xavi Simons, who's been quiet. I mean, the second half just started. And here's Xavi Simons now. Xavi Simons, he gets his first goal for the club. 2-0 for Ipswich. Decore, Dylan Day, into Nicholas, getting his first game for the club. Crossed in for Gillis, headed away, and might fall for De Kuiper at will. Can he find DeFries? He does. DeFries back to De Kuiper. Nobody's there. Top of the box for Morgan Rogers at a difficult angle. Fall for Nicholas. He has a wide open net because Unai Simon was on the floor, which got up in time to save that. Dylan Day. Morgan. Gilles is in there. Gilles is in behind. Gilles makes it 3. And we are going to batter Chelsea. Frimpong. Meyer wins it, and that will be game over. Trophy number 1 of the season is ours. The FA Community Shield belongs to Ipswich Town. And it will be Decore to lift the Community Shield. That's about all we care about that. Let's get into the actual games and stuff. One final to another. It's Brighton. It's Ipswich versus Arsenal in the UEFA Super Cup final. Arsenal won the Champions League. We won the Europa League, so we face off against each other. The first of many battles with Arsenal, even though we don't care about the Premier League this season. It's just stuff like that. Here we go. Same exact starting 11 for us. Smith Rowe out wide for Xavi Simons. Crossed in for Schmidt. Can he win the header? No. Smith Rowe on the second ball. He won't be able to win it. Sorry, Emery Dillon. De Kuiper, I should say. Decore. Smith Rowe. Xavi Simons out wide. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons. Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe. Schmidt now. 1-0 for Ipswich. Nelson Valverde. Iteke makes it 1-1. Ilyanka. Zombie, Iteke, they take the lead right at the start of the second half. It's 2-1 for Arsenal. Decore. Emil Smith Rowe into Dylan Day. And Dylan Day now out wide, intercepted, but he'll win it back. Decore, Smith Rowe, Rooney Bargi now down the right-hand side. Rooney Bargi is going to cut in. Rooney Bargi is going to take it himself. Saliba blocks it over the bar for a corner. Rooney Bargi on set corner. Lenny Yordo wins the header, but straight to the keeper. Bukayo Saka, his cross blocked. Frimpong, that wasn't Frimpong, it was Ilyanka. Arsenal 3-1. They're going to win the Super Cup. Dylan Day, Rogers, Bargi over the top. Can't find Schmidt. Morgan Rogers. Meyer. Morgan Rogers, Decore. Can't find Rooney Bargi. That is game over. We lose the Super Cup to Arsenal 3-1. When we come back next episode, we'll kick things off here in the league. We'll get into some Champions League games, and that will be that. Go and leave a like and subscribe, and peace out.